My second encounter with what I believe may be the UK Bigfoot happened in September 2025. I was hiking through an abandoned quarry, a place I'd visited before. On a previous trip, I had documented 2 large logs positioned in an unmistakable X formation, along with a bent-over tree that was still alive and growing, twisted and forced down in a way that didn't look natural. That day, however, I wasn't there looking for Bigfoot. At the time, I was filming for a different YouTube channel and was focused entirely on creating content unrelated to cryptids. Bigfoot wasn't on my mind. I had just passed the X structure and started traversing a steep, narrow path that led toward the location of the bent tree. The quarry walls rose sharply around me, and the area was quiet. No wind, no distant traffic, no voices. That's when I smelled it. A strong, foul odour drifted toward me, thick and unmistakable. The closest comparison I can give is a mixture between a skunk and a dead animal. Now, we don't have wild skunks in the UK, but I've smelled them in captivity before, and this was strikingly similar: musky, sour, and organic. I immediately scanned the area. There was no carcass, no stagnant pool of water, no sewage runoff, nothing obvious that could explain it. Then I heard something else. Footsteps. Deliberate, heavy bipedal footsteps moving somewhere beyond my line of sight. They weren't the quick patter of a deer or the scuttle of a fox. These were spaced, weighty impacts, like someone walking upright through brush or loose stone. I stopped and listened. The steps continued briefly, then paused. Assuming it must be a dog walker coming up from the lower path, I turned and walked back down to look around the bend. There was nobody there. No voices, no dogs, no movement. And just as suddenly as they had begun, both the smell and the footsteps stopped completely. The air cleared, the quarry fell silent. What's strange to me looking back is that despite being an active investigator, I didn't immediately start searching for tracks or pushing into the brush to locate the source. I was too focused on finishing the video I was filming at the time. Bigfoot wasn't my objective that day, so my brain didn't switch into investigation mode the way it should have. The footsteps weren't captured on camera. The smell, of course, couldn't be recorded. All I was left with was another unexplained experience, one that mirrors accounts I've since studied extensively. Years after my first encounter, I now recognise that what happened that day aligns closely with what researchers describe as a Class B Sasquatch encounter: auditory and environmental indicators without a visual sighting. Soon I'll be regularly investigating a large forest where a credible witness has reported a confirmed sighting. My goal is to document whatever is there, objectively and carefully, and perhaps one day to move from Class B to a full Class A visual encounter with what folklore once called the woodwoos, the British Bigfoot. Whether that happens or not, I'll be there looking.